योगः कर्मसु कौशलम्.
Hello students, welcome back to the session. I am Professor Asit Khan from CDI Department, Gujarat University. Today we are going to implement the selection sort algorithm in our C programming. So what is selection sort? It is one kind of algorithm which is used to do the sorting of all the array elements. We have already studied the theory of this selection sort. How selection sort works? First, it will iterate from the entire array and choose the minimum element from the entire array and place it accordingly, and then it will again start from the second index and move till the last index and find the second minimum element, and again it will place it accordingly as per the second position, and then the rest of the elements will also get sorted. For an example, if we take 4 elements 1 2 3 4, so first it will iterate from all these 4 elements and find the minimum element from all these 4 elements. The once we found the minimum element, we place that element to the first position, and then in second iteration what we do, we will start from the second position because the first element is already sorted. We start from the second position and go till the last position and find the element which is minimum among these all. Now the element we found, we will place at the second index. Now 2 elements are already sorted, remaining 2 elements are there to sort. Then for these 2 elements we will find the minimum element and we will sort accordingly, and the final element will be automatically sorted. So the time complexity of the selection sort algorithm is n square in all the 3 cases. For an example, best case, average case and worst case, it gives you the time complexity of n square. So let us start with the same. Here we have created a main function. Inside a main function, I am creating an array which will store the elements, and by default I am giving the size as 100. We will replace this side as the number of elements entered by the user, but initially I am taking 100 from the beginning. By default the value can be 100, it cannot increase more than 100. Now I am taking 2-3 variable, that is n, I, j, minimum and temp. Now n is nothing but the size of an array. Here by default we are taking 100, but we are asking user to enter the size of elements or enter the number of elements how much you want to add in certain array, and then we will store it at the index of this variable called n. Now after this what we are doing, we are iterating a loop from 0 to the size n. For an example, user enters, he want to enter 5 elements, so the n will be having the value 5. So we are starting from 0 and going less than 5, that is 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4th index. 5 elements are there. So we will take values from the user and store at this ith index. Now till now what we have done, we have just taken the size of an array and then we have entered values of the elements which you want to insert into an array. After this what we are doing, we are applying the logic of our selection sort here. You can see here selection sort. How selection sort works? We need to find the minimum element from the entire array. So for that we need to iterate from the entire array. So starting from 0 and going till n minus 1, and then we are incrementing I plus plus. After this, initially what I am assuming is the first element is the minimum element, I am assuming, and inside this another for loop what I am doing the comparison from the other element. This first element is the minimum element, I am comparing with the other element. If I found any other element which is minimum, so I will change the index of that minimum. It will be for entire array, this will be for finding the minimum. We are starting from I plus 1. Why I plus 1? Because we have already assumed the first element as the minimum, then we are comparing all the element with the first element. So for that we need to start from I plus 1, and till where we need to go? We need to go till n, and then we are incrementing j plus plus. And if we found an element which is inside our jth for loop which is lesser than the minimum element, it means the element this is the minimum. That is why we are assigning the j value in the minimum index, and we will keep on doing the same until we reach the last element. Once we reach the last element, what we are going to do? We are going to swap the element. So it will run, and then after this what we need to do, we need to swap. You can see this swapping function is inside this for loop but outside of this for loop. So this for loop will iterating from 1 to n, and this for loop is for finding the minimum element from that position. Now once we found the minimum element, what we will do, we will swap the two variables. How swapping can be done? Swapping can be done using an external third variable which is known as the temp variable. We are storing the value of a of I into the temp. We are storing a of minimum into a of I, and we are storing the temp value again into a of minimum. So first the value of a of I will be there inside the temp, second a of minimum will be there in a of I, and third temp will be there in a of minimum. So after all these three steps, we will get our swapping of both the element. That is, for an example, I am assuming 1, 2, 3, 4 elements are there. So third element is the smallest element, so we need to replace it with the first element. We are having 4 elements, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this third element will be replaced with our first element. So this is how swapping will be done. So we will add third element to first position and first element to third position. And then we are going to keep on doing the same until we reach the last element. So for first element, we will find the minimum and then swap. For second time, we will find the minimum and then swap. For third time, we will find the minimum and then swap. For fourth time, we will find the minimum and then swap. And we will keep on doing the same until we reach the last element. And after that, what we are doing? We are simply printing array is sorted in ascending order because the logic was for ascending order. Now, after this, what we need to do? We need to print the array's element. So, this was the whole logic of our selection sort. The basic aim is to find the minimum element and place it accordingly. Again, find the minimum element, place it accordingly. Again, find the minimum element, place it accordingly. So, the array size will be decreasing day by day, or we can say iteration by iteration. For an example, here it will be the size, and then first element is sorted, second element is sorted, third element is sorted, fourth element sorted, and the last fifth element is also sorted. So this is how this selection sort algorithm will work. So let us run the program and see how we are getting the output. So here first cd, now I am inside that folder. Now I need to run this. So we have compiled, that is compiled the program selection sort. Now we need to run this program. Now when I am running, it is asking me enter the number of elements, how many number of elements I want to add. I am entering 6 elements. Now it is asking me to enter all those 6 elements, which is 34, 23, 67, 12, 89, 45. These are the 6 elements. You can say I have inserted in any random order. Now here you can see they are arranged in an ascending order: 12, 23, 34, 45, 67 and 89. Let us run the same program again and add directly in ascending order only. 4. So 2, 4, 6 and 8. So you can say if I am adding in ascending order only, then also it will be giving me the ascending order. So the program is working fine. Let us write in descending order: 8, 6, 4 and 2. Eight elements. So you can say again it is arranged in ascending order with some same elements also, it is working fine. If you want to implement the selection sort for finding the sorted array in descending order, that time what you can do, you need to do some modifications inside the condition. Here if less than, you can write greater than, and simply run the program, compile the program. Now enter the number of elements, how many numbers of element you want to insert. So I am entering 5. Now 34, 56, 23, 12, 89. So you can see the elements are arranged in descending order: first 89, 56, 34, 23 and 12. So this is how our sorting algorithm works. We have particularly implemented a selection sort algorithm. So this is how you can implement the selection sort algorithm. The algorithm is very simple. Hope you guys understood the session and the coding part. See you all in the next session. Thank you.